this is Tommaso, and I'm going to talk about my reel. This is the link 2080 full. There is a little intro that I did in After Effects titled Animation with some camera movement, depth of field, lens flare, and trap code particular animation. This is an animation from my very first showreel 2012 that I reused 2080 showreel. So go on. There is a little intro with somehow the best of the project inside. So I begin from 0044. Those are color correction. This is a corporate video. I did color grade for this, sky replacement and color grade. So camera tracking, sky replacement, again color grade, again color grade, sky replacement. And there is the main scene I work for this corporate video. This is the old facility, the old company. You can see a little breakdown for the construction of this scene. There is some cinema 4D project. I did some cool fusion with the vegetation here. I composite those 3D in Nuke. So Cinema 4D for 3D, and I model and texture the building, and I use some stock 3D model for vegetation. But I did a cool composite in Nuke with vegetation. That's the breakdown of the scene. Here you can see some vegetation and nice fusion between footage and 3D with some vegetation. I rotoscoped the car and had a lens flare and so on. Here there is the scene. So going on. This is a simple compositing scene. I shoot the scene too, and camera track the scene and composite in Nuke. There is another simple compositing scene. There is camera mapping work for camera movement and stock models for this vegetation, and this is the movement. So going on, there is a little visual effects for this web promo for a Celtic Fest in Italy promo. I did not shoot footage. I only did effects for this. After Effects particular, something in Nuke, camera tracked and composited in Nuke, something in After Effects. In this scene for a video corporate, I did some camera matte painting for the street, for the camion. I erased the camion. I matte painted the background, put the water on this dry river, and here it is. I shooted some water from the very top of a river, calm river, and I did some patchwork of water, and I 3D composite those waters on this scene. Is a simple 3D camera tracking and matte painting compositing. TV commercial for Fisher Price, directed from another director. I did only color grade for this, for those scenes, and some lens flare, yeah, After Effects. So This is a fun project, very old actually. It's a music video. The last one you can find on my work page, Stevo and Soundshaker Miss Gray. There is a video clip, entire video clip, and a little bit above there is a breakdown making of. I did pretty much everything. I did green screen, camera tracking, 3D environment, co-directed the project, and so on. Here you can see some compositing in Nuke, green screen, and simple two-layer 3D composite. you can see a very low-budget production for this video clip, but it's something like a experiment from some year ago. Sparkle on these jewels, TV commercial. So sky replacement, color correction, sky replacement, a little color, a little of adjustment of the building here, if I can remember. I clean this part of the building. Little compositing works in Nuke. So again, another one. After Effects, nothing special, trap code particular. 3D section. This is a TV commercial I did some years ago for Brosway, an Italian company that made those fake jewels. I did pretty much everything about this. You can see the entire project, entire spot. One of them, and there's another one. Brosway Treasury. From models here, Cinema 4D and V-Ray, model materials, animation, dynamics. So there's another one, Cinema 4D project, and an entire CGI project, a teaser for a film of another director. I did completely by myself this teaser, and this is a completely 3D scene in Cinema 4D and V-Ray for render engine. I model pretty much everything, UV and texturing. I took some texture from the web, of course, but I did pretty much everything. Passed the camera in Nuke, and it's this animation on a simplified version of this ambient in Nuke, and composite the stock footage particle for the debris and the other particle. There is a part of the making of the music video I talked before, Miss Gray, that I did in Blender. Graphic design and animation. This is a TV commercial. I did the tracking and animation on those parts. Everything was made in After Effects for this project. The green screen was made in key light in After Effects. The compositing too. There is the second part of Fear Factory teaser. This is made completely in After Effects. Little work of camera animation with 2D objects in 3D space. Some trap code particular for this, or stock footage maybe, I can remember, but very simple works of motion graphics. motion graphics for a company that made something pharmaceutical. Nothing special. Cinema 4D and After Effects. This is Cinema 4D and After Effects 2. If you want, you can see the entire project on my page. This one starts your project. I did everything by myself.